Oh my god, have you seen what this is?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is controversial. The penalty for injection, is that any kind of injection?
I guess it's
aborticide injection, yeah, and birth control.
I feel like there's 2 for abortion as well. They must really hate.
Oh, fucking well up. I'm in a place. I'm at a Buddhist temple. Don't usually come to temples, as you know. But this one seemed pretty interesting. It's called Hell Garden, and it's got some pretty interesting statues, I guess. For instance, there's a bloke over here praying to a Buddhist monk. It looks like he's got a spear in his hand. Todzilla's just turned up. Better pay his taxi fare. Hold the camera a minute and talk a bit. Tell everyone what you've had for breakfast.
Yeah, I had eggs and pepper.
I can't hear you.
I had eggs and pepper for breakfast. It was alright. Feels weird doing this, so I'm just gonna be quiet for a bit. Actually, I'm guessing, looking around, that this is like the better place in Hell Garden. So this doesn't seem very hell-like. Looks pretty heavenly. So I'm guessing, if we have a look, we can find out that this is what we get if we're good. Like this bloke here, he prevents illness. And what does this snake woman do? God of happiness in the family. So I think they like to butter you up a bit before you get in there. Who's this over here? This old bloke. Let's guess what he does. What do you reckon this old bloke does?
What do you reckon that old bloke
does? I don't know what he does yet, but he should tell you on the front. Oh, don't look yet, it's not guessing, is it?
Okay, he makes skateboards.
Got a skateboarding, alright. I thought it's a bit far afield. No, he's the teaching Buddhist. He doesn't make skateboards unless he's teaching how to make skateboards. There you go, you can have it back.
Alright, as I was saying, we don't usually come to temples, but this one looked a bit more interesting. And have you told them how we got here?
My bike? No.
So,
I assumed you'd cover that.
No. So we thought this place was so interesting, we decided to cycle 90 kilometres, mostly down a motorway, from Bangkok to where we are now, which is in the middle of Chonburi province, Bang Sen. So yeah, we're going to go in here and have a look at a few more of these interesting little statues.
These are all the good ones before we go into the bad ones.
Yeah, some of them are quite bad. It's known in English as Hell Garden. So yeah.
There are 2 though. There is like a nice part, and I guess maybe this is it. I don't know.
So it's like a heaven and hell kind of thing.
Yeah,
what happens? Yeah, it's something to do with what happens. Isn't it? If you disrespect your parents, this is what happens to you.
That's just the one with the long tongue. There's loads
of
them.
That's just
They're
one.
all different. Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's basically saying what happens if you do bad things, this will happen to you. But I guess there's a nice bit that will show you.
I guess the one with the knife up the vagina isn't what you get for being bad to your parents. That's probably something else.
Probably, yeah. Okay, so we'll teach you all a few lessons of how to be good citizens. All right, see you in a minute. Right then, yeah, so we can see, fucking hell, these are big. These are bigger than I thought they'd be. Right, so I don't know what's going on here, but it seems pretty crazy. It's quite impressive. Pretty impressive, I must say.
Bigger than I expected.
Yeah, they are way bigger than I thought they would be. Yeah. So, I don't know who these are, maybe we can find out. It looks like there's a little thing over there we can find out. So are they tongues that are coming out of the mouth, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you can pull really far out.
Yeah. We've got these lads here who are getting people shot. So these are getting lobbed into what looks like a massive pot of blood.
No, they're plunging themselves into hot copper pans.
I don't think they're plunging themselves, they're getting thrown in.
They're plunging themselves.
I don't think
stabbed to death by the hell people. Yeah. I would want to be stabbed to death by this point.
I'd definitely rather be stabbed to death. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be boiled to death in this.
This is one to do bad. This is a general one to start us off.
Yeah. So this is just for generally people who are bad. They get chucked into this. Yeah, fair enough. See that little face down there as well. Okay. Not great. Who's this lad? Ones who exploit and suffer the others are punished in the hell. They are named
Spirit of the Dog.
Spirit of the Dogs. Okay.
I'm guessing this one's for like gluttony.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing that with the pig face and the slightly...
No, corrupt. This is for corruption.
Corruption? They've missed a trick there. That's for gluttony, if you ask me. Okay, so that's corruption.
Spirit of the pigs.
Spirit of the pigs. Okay, these two here. What's happening with these ones? Is there any sign for this?
The ruler. I think this is just the ruler just looking upon people who have gone to heaven.
This is like is this like Judgment Day?
Another general one.
This is quite general. So this is the ruler.
Oh yeah, he sent the ones who did good to heaven and he sends the ones who did bad to hell.
See, I can tell that just from looking at it. I can.
We should praise him.
Yeah. Okay. So nice one, lad.
I like you a lot. You look great.
Yeah. Good moustache. So yeah. So these two are currently being judged. They're being judged with chains on them though, which kind of makes me feel like they're already.
Well, I think because if they're ready, if they tell them they're going to hell, they're going to run off.
Run off. Yeah. I guess you got to be careful.
They're doing naked as well.
What? No, they've got pants on. I was going to say, when you go to heaven, what you're expecting, you don't take clothes to heaven, but they have got pants on, so I don't really understand that. There's loads of these, isn't it there? So what are these?
I think I'm safe for this one. I don't think I don't destroy the wilderness.
Destroy the wilderness.
Spirit of the deers, that's a nice one. Spirit like the old deer.
But I guess if you destroy wilderness, you don't like deers, do you? So...
Oh, D-E-A-R-S, deers.
Oh, I didn't read it.
Don't be this one.
No,
demolish other things.
The rats.
Do I demolish other people's things? I don't, I don't demolish them.
No.
Even if I damage them, I don't demolish them.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Okay, this one is the birds for
Definitely don't do
steel. Steel what?
The other's
cooked rice.
Yeah.
That's quite specific.
I guess that used to be a popular thing. I guess
people
in the
robbing
past
rice.
used to go
Yeah, I
around
think they
robbing
did.
rice.
When I was reading that book about ancient Japan, in Japan they used to have a word which meant a certain amount of rice that a person would have for a year.
I guess we robbed bread, didn't we?
Yeah, maybe. But they used to measure all their currency in the amount of rice that you would eat for a year. So, say a one blah blah of rice. So I guess rice was pretty popular then.
These, I think I'm safe for most of these.
Nah, red bread wouldn't work because bread goes out of date. Rice doesn't go out of date as much, I don't think. So I don't think it's the same. I think rice is more important than bread.
Ones who sell the habit performing drugs.
So that performance enhancing, is it? Or habit performing, that's just like addictive drugs,
Yeah,
isn't it?
so it could be like wide ranging.
So they are quite against.
I definitely don't sell those. These aren't that bad though. I don't mind being the spirit of an animal. I feel like the animals are getting a good deal.
These ones, well, that pot one looks the worst to me.
I think everyone is bad because maybe just because there's like an initiation.
Yeah. Alright, maybe.
Steal aquatic animals, Alex? You stealing anything?
Have I been stealing any aquatic animals?
Yeah.
Nope.
I haven't. So.
If you'd end up as one of them.
What's wrong with being spirit of the fish? That's fine with me. The spirit of something, haven't I?
It's a weird little turtle face. The ones who undermine the other's authority or duties are punished.
Yeah, I might get that one. Probably get that one from time to time.
I reckon you probably might end. If you're most likely going to end up as that one, I'd say.
Spirit of tortoises. That's alright.
Be slower though, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be getting much done.
Oh yeah, but at least I'll live for a long time.
True, that is true. Okay, ones who are jealous of others.
I think women. There's going to be a lot of women.
A bit sexist. That's a bit sexist. I didn't say that. He said that.
Spirit of rabbit.
Jealousy.
Cute one, isn't it? It's not a bad one.
Yeah, I don't get jealous. I don't think. Ones who instigate
others to have a brawl. Now I'm in the brawl myself, so.
Instigate others up.
Yeah, like go on.
Go
Beat him
on.
up.
Yeah, shit stirrers then, I guess. Would end up like that, shit stirrers. Alright, what else we got here?
Lizard, snake.
Ones who are employed to put fire on others.
People whose job is to as an arsonist. Professional
arsonists. That is a random one. And you end up as...
I guess this is how people used to get each other back.
Yeah, I guess I think we're learning quite a lot about ancient culture here. Obviously, back in the day, people used to steal dry rice and pay other people to set fire to their enemies' houses. Alright, this one is ones who
I guess ascetics are like teachers or like people in like high position of authority.
Yeah, I mean, just a quick point on that. The arsonists themselves don't get turned into that. Am I correct in thinking that? It's just the people who pay the arsonists.
No, are employed too. So I guess it's the people who are paid to, not the employers.
Okay, so in which case it's worse, I think. Well, I don't know if it's worse. Because surely if you're going around paying people to do it.
I reckon. Well, the people who are paying them probably get done for inciting other people to brawl.
Oh yeah, that'll be. Yeah, they're covering it both ways, then, aren't they? Okay. Ones who pull others' legs.
Is that a joke?
They're pulling our leg here, aren't they? Ones who pull the other's legs are punished in the hell. I named the spirit of the snakes. That's mental. Oh, I'm only pulling your leg. What do you mean, pulling my leg?
Is that like? Is it a joke? Like, I don't know.
I feel like that's a bad translation. I feel like ones who like joke with others, but like maybe they mean it more seriously than
Can't
that.
be this one. This is heavy head.
Ones who get involved with the habit performing drugs. So we've got the ones that sell it and the ones that actually take it here. So the drug addicts will end up like this. With an upside down. Is it upside down? It's a weird. Oh, maybe it's not. It looks upside down. Thing on it. What else we got here? Ones who abandon the duties because of what?
Gambling.
Gambling.
But you can gamble.
You can gamble, just don't. So if you're a gambler, make sure you do all your duties still, and you'd probably be safe from that one, I guess. Ones who behave themselves as the hooligans. What? What does that say?
Persecuting the others.
Ah, so the ones that's.
These are probably the brawlers, I guess.
Yeah. So the hooligans. I guess the hooligans will get done under something else, won't they? Yeah. Okay. So you really.
And you get a bird's nest in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get that when you're a crocodile with a bird's nest in your mouth. Alright, okay. Ones who destroy the plants and herbs, being useful to the human beings. So you can destroy the plants and herbs as long as they're ones that we don't want to eat.
Weeds.
Yeah, you can get rid of the weeds. Yeah. Alright then. So let's go.
The most important one. We have this. We've had this one. Destroy.
Ones who destroy. Yeah. So let's go to these big ones.
By far the most important.
Yeah. These ones. Let's go and have a look at these lads here. So we've got the ghost named.
It's not about lying to your parents. This one.
There's a woman who did some kind of mistakes of sexual intercourse, misconduct, mind without morality. After dead, she became this ghost. So what's that saying? Mistakes of sexual intercourse, sexual deviance, and she ended up as that.
But if you're a ghost,
So it turns out that being turned into the animal monsters isn't the actual only punishment, because you also then get battered after that. So this is what's he been doing? The ones that have been doing dishonest on their duties is this one, getting eaten by some kind of bird. What was the pig one? It wasn't gluttony, was it?
No, it wasn't. Something in like not doing your job properly or something.
No, I think that was that one. Well, anyway, so he's now getting just sliced open by these lads. These lads don't look very friendly.
Lost his belly.
He's just getting rammed. This bird's just getting rammed. A spear down his throat.
Do you think these lads are enjoying their job?
And they don't. They look. No, I don't think they're enjoying it or not enjoying it. They just seem like they're really. They do look like the good workers. They just look like they're not. They're just doing the job.
Why do you reckon they're down here? Why do you reckon this is the job?
Well, that is something that doesn't seem to be explained. How you get the job of these kind of torturers? Doesn't really say anything about them, does it? Alright, let's go and have a look at a couple of our favourites. So we've got this one over here that Todd mentioned before. Oh my god, have you seen what this is?
Yeah.
Okay, this is controversial. The penalty for injection, is that any kind of injection?
I guess it's
aborticide injection, yeah, and birth control.
I feel like there's 2 for abortion as well. They must really hate
okay, so they really don't like abortion here.
There's another one for killing baby in your womb.
So this is what happens. This guy just rams that up, yeah. Yeah, quite a controversial subject.
She's got a good head of hair, though.
Yeah, she has. Right, okay, so thoughts on that in the comments below. Anyway, moving on to the next one.
I like this one.
Like this
very
one.
Specific. And
Penalty for killing husband.
Who's as good as a father.
Okay, yeah.
So if you kill a bad husband, it's probably alright.
If you kill a bad husband, it's alright, but if you kill a good husband who's bad as a father, good as a father, then this will be happening to you. You'll be. I think the foot on the mouth has something to do with it. I guess I think in Thai culture, feet are quite bad, aren't they? But you're not supposed to be putting your feet on someone's mouth. I think it's pretty bad in Thailand.
I think it's not good in English, really.
It's not, but I think it's worse. So yeah, that'll be happening to you. Chains on your feet, standard. Don't know what's going on here, but this tree doesn't look great. This is what I mean, this is basically what happened to me once when the street dogs chased me and I had to climb up the tree.
It's kind of worse in some ways. At least if they're doing it to you, you can take it. But it's like injuring yourself. It's even harder, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think. Yeah, I'd rather be one at the top rather than the one at the bottom. Them dogs look vicious. I know what street dogs are like. I've had to do that before.
He's got Olsen around. Don't rape. I think we know that one already.
Don't rape.
Yeah, he's a rapist.
Yeah. Penalty for sexual misconduct.
I feel like some of them are a bit harsh though, because like I feel like for rape you get about the same as you do for like cheating at work.
Yeah. It does seem a bit imbalanced maybe. Some of the worser crimes.
It's one of the better ones, to be fair. You get impecced. I mean, that's one of the ones I might be able to bear.
That's for cheating or overreaching. What?
Overreaching? Don't try too hard.
Don't try too hard, then you know your place, yeah. Otherwise, you're going to get your eyes pecked out. Not sure about that one. Any more decent ones? So we've obviously got the pot of blood here, which I'm guessing.
She doesn't look like she's very happy.
Oh, that looks savage. What is this? Penalty for killing a baby in the ovum. So again, that's
similar, isn't it?
So you're going to get both for that?
I guess that seems like more like avoiding it or at the beginning.
Yeah, and then this
like
is
maybe like full term here, and they're like, can't be having this.
Fucking hell, man. And that's what they do to you. Yeah.
For how long as well?
I don't know, man. Long, probably forever, I guess.
That's really horrible.
Well, that's really horrible. We've just been through a whole garden of really horrible stuff. The whole place is really horrible.
Are they drinking boiling water or something?
No, I think they've been drinking alcohol. It says.
Yeah.
So this is for getting wrecked. You'll be getting this then. Ones who violate the fifth one of the 5 precepts, drinking the intoxicants until not in control of their mindfulness, receive the results in this bad action. So you can drink, but if you drink too much and you get fucking wrecked.
That's fair though. You know, don't be.
Got to be in control. Yeah, but you would. All I'm saying is you would be getting that. Don't know what that one is. Too long to read. This lad's getting his hands chopped off. Is that stealing? Snatching or stealing? Yeah, you get your hands chopped off. Fair enough. There's one down here. Okay, right. So we were talking about this. If you've been doing all this bad stuff, is there a way of enlightenment? Apparently you can. This is
Reverend, I'm guessing his name.
Yeah, Reverend Malaya. And if you, what you got to do to him, just do a merit. If you make a merit to him, then all things are.
Well, he goes to hell to save them, and he's telling people in the real world, or I guess they're both real worlds, in our world, to make merits.
Just make a merit and you'll be forgiven.
If I make merit, give money to the temples if you can.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I can deal with that. Can't do that forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you've been stealing, then you've got to have your hands chopped off. I think that's fair enough. This one, ones who kill animals with poisons. Again, quite specific.
I guess because they need to eat the meat, but they don't want to do it in a savage way.
So if you kill the animals with a knife, then it's fine, but with poisons, that's too far. Ones who live without. So that means you're not donating
to give money to the church and stuff, or not the church.
Surely, if you're doing that, then you avoid all the things like we just heard. If you give merits and donations.
Seems too convenient. Though.
It does seem like it's a good one to make up if I was a church. I'm not saying anything, but it would be. This one's interesting. If you're, well, it looks like he's smoking a bong, doesn't it? If you're smoking a bong, this happens to you.
I'm guessing he's got a long tongue as well. It's just in the bong.
Oh, right, yeah, maybe. But to be honest with you, these look like they're fine because he's just there. He's just doing what he likes, smoking weed, and then just looking at his mates.
You know what? Make me a long tongue spirit any day.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that one at the entrance.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think some of these ones are too bad. Is that all of them? Is this the last one here? What's this one say? The penalty for hurting parents, teachers, drinking alcohol, and do not praise prayer. Well, I said you can.
I'm the devil. That's fine. Okay. At least I'm in control.
Yeah. They don't look like they're in control though.
They don't know.
Do they?
No, true.
And the mouths look a bit wrecked from that. I don't know what's that from. Yeah, but they said you can drink alcohol as long as you're in control of yourself, didn't they? Now they're saying that you can't. That's like a 3-in-1 as well. Some of them are really specific. That one is insulting parents, teachers, or drinking alcohol.
Yeah, don't kill your husband who was as good as a father.
Yeah, some of them are really specific. Right, have we got a...
It isn't too bad either to make you ugly.
Who are these?
I don't know.
Doesn't say anything about these. I don't know what these are doing. So yeah, all in all, pretty interesting. Kind of agree with some of them, not all of them.
All the punishments,
Some of the punishments do seem a bit over the top. Right, there's one more that we've missed, but Todd likes, so we're going to walk over to that one first. So this guy getting sawed in half?
No, I like Headman.
Headman. Oh yeah, I saw Headman. I don't, what has he done specifically?
But I can deal with that. I mean, does that hurt? My head just changed places.
He just looks like Woody Allen.
Yeah, let me be him. I have all these things.
I have him and him. I'd much rather be him, yeah. Definitely. Hasn't got a mouth though, has he? Maybe he's hungry the whole time. But still, I wouldn't want to be this lad.
Listen, you don't need to have food, and I'd rather never starve to death than so be it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Hell Garden. As we said, some of the punishments seem a bit over the top.
They're all harsh.
They're all pretty harsh, but some of them, at least some of them, are for quite bad things.
I even don't think a murderer deserves to be sawed for eternity. That's intense, constant pain forever.
Yeah.
I think we need to find the God of forgiveness, or the God of understanding.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing about this place. The staff said, if you do make a merit and donate, then you can save yourself, which I think is a common factor with all religions. There's always some conflict. There's always some way out of it, which is the problem. Like if they want everyone to be good, if you just give me a get out clause of being able to do it, then I think a lot of people will take advantage of that.
Most of the things in there I don't do anyway. But that's the problem. Most of the things that are really bad, and then you'll get one like getting wrecked, and I'll still get a fucking sword at my
That's the thing. So yeah, so there's ones in there where you can be going around killing and whatever, stealing. Well, raping. What's the worst one? Just still killing, raping,
killing your husband who's as good as a father is quite bad because he's as good as a father.
Yeah. Right, so you can do those and you get that, but you get the same punishment for stealing some dry rice. But you can steal chickens. But you can't steal dry rice.
I reckon now you get your hands cut off if you're stealing anything.
Ah, true. Yeah, that's true.
But rice is a bit more specific.
But rice is quite specific. And yeah, drinking. If you drink too much, then you also get it. So I feel like it's a bit imbalanced. But it was interesting. Right, we're off to. Where are we off to now?
The monks don't wear masks too, so we don't have to.
Okay, apparently.
I've seen a monkey already on the way in.
Okay, we're off to Khao Samut, which basically we're going to run into loads of little pesky monkeys. So I'll probably get my camera robbed. But it should be funny. So yeah, see you in a bit.